Hey y'all, so get ready with me for a Christmas party. And if you want to see how I do my everyday makeup look, stay tuned. I'm about to get ready to go to a Christmas party, so I want to do like a cute little beat. Just get right into the makeup, and then I'm gonna get on my outfit. I still don't know what I want to wear yet, but I have like an hour. I'm gonna use my Lower Mercier primer. I need to get some more. This is a sample, but it has not a sample, but like a little small size. I really like it. I think I do better with primers and products that are creams or like lotion consistency versus gel consistency personally, but I've been making this stretch, so I'm just gonna do my primer. And I already did my skincare. If you want to see my morning skincare video, check out my last video I posted of my morning routine. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray some setting spray on my face too, just to like put some moisture back in it. Milani Make It Last setting spray. It's pretty good. Okay, I go in with my same foundations that I always use. They're Too Faced Born This Way. And then I use Spice Rum and Maple. And I mix them. Usually Maple is my winter shade. Spice Rum is my summer shade. But I've been mixing them lately. And this gives me like a good look. I'm not going to put too much. I just have like a little dot of both. Let me know what foundation y'all use. I'm always looking for new stuff. I used, what's the one that everybody was talking about that one time? Makeup by Mario. I had picked it out, and I feel like I picked up a good, like, match for me to match my skin tone really well, but I feel like that made me break out. Like, I think it was, like, a little too oily for me. I don't know. I have, like, such a weird skin combo. Like, I'm, like, dry, but oily on my forehead, in my T-zone, so I feel like that foundation clogged my pores. So I returned it. And I've just been sticking with this. I have a few other foundations, but I really only use these. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, and of course, if you want more full coverage, just go in with more foundation. But I'm not looking to look super beat. I'm just going to like a Christmas party with a few co-workers. So I'm not looking to do too much. Just a little coverage. I really wanted to cover like this area right here. Other than that, my skin's pretty clear. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer. It's the hydrating one, and it's in the shade Deep Cinnamon. And I think this is like a concealer that's like pretty much the same color as my skin tone. Like, it's not like too much of a highlight, but when I'm doing like a subtle makeup look or like a chill makeup look, I like that. So put some, and I don't go too crazy, just a few dots in the area that I want it to be. I've been seeing more and more people talk about the TikTok ban. How do you feel about the TikTok ban? I feel like it's a little hard to believe it's crazy, but I really do think it's going to get banned. It's kind of unfortunate for like all the people who use it to make money, all the businesses who use it. It seems kind of unreal. And like me personally, I like TikTok. It's kind of been a little struggle for me to grow on there. I do better on YouTube, but I really do like TikTok just to like, you know, get introduced to new creators. And TikTok has become like my new search engine. And I like how easy it is to like search something and it like gives me what I need in like a few seconds. The videos are short. I don't have to do too much. So I don't know. It's going to be a difficult adjustment for a lot of people, I'm guessing. But I know a lot of people make money on that app. A lot of people say like the US really just wants them to sell it because they want our data. And I've seen like all kind of like conspiracy theories. But it's not really even conspiracy theories because it's probably true. Like, data is so important and data is power. And having all like millions of the users' information. So I don't know. I feel like TikTok's is like in a tough spot. Like, either they can sell and you know, the people who sell it, who profit, will be richer for sure. But they don't sell and they lose the US market. I don't know, I don't know how the app would fare. But we'll see. It's gonna suck though. Okay, so I have it all blended out. Sometimes I would go back in and like add a lighter one on top just to like brighten it up. But I don't think I want to, because I really do. I feel like I always get carried away every time I say, okay, I'm going to do a chill makeup look. I always take it too far, adding something, and then by the time you know it's like a full face beat down. I've been using this foundation stick for like, not foundation stick, this concealer stick for at least over a year. It's by Thread Face It complexion stick, and I use 170 Rich Brown Red. I have two, but this is the one I use only, really. So I just go in with like a ankle fluffy brush and tap it on the stick, and then do my contour. And I found this brand like Target. I don't know, I was looking for like a stick concealer, and I ran across this in Target, and it works, so I never look back. Okay, so after I do that, so I like to go in with a powder contour, and this is Black Radiance pressed powder in Black Coffee. And I just take the same brush that I used and I go on top of it just to set it. And I use this a lot. As you can see, the pan the pan is starting to show through. Oop. So I like it. I have two other colors in there as well, but this is like the only one I really use. I don't know why I don't use the other ones. They're pretty. One's like more rich, warm, and one's like a little cooler, and I feel like this one's like right in the middle, so it works for me. Okay, then while I have the palette out, I like to take another brush, an eyeshadow brush, and I just dab it in, and then I use that for my eyeshadow and then my nose contour. How do y'all feel about the United Healthcare situations going on? I feel like it kind of swept the news and social media by storm within the last few weeks. Something's a little strange about the case for sure. Like, I don't know why. And I definitely seen like a lot of conspiracy theories about that. I thought it was strange that you would do that and then keep the, you know, the pew on you. Like, why would you do that? But I definitely, it's a sticky situation. I feel like everybody in the U.S. knows how like trash the healthcare system can be, how it's, you know, not affordable, how if you don't have a job, it's hard to get access to healthcare sometimes, and then even if you have one, it's like not affordable, especially like if you have a spouse or a family that you're putting on your healthcare or whatever. And then I saw something I didn't even realize, like somebody was saying like the U.S., maybe it was in his manifesto, how like we have like a low life expectancy rate compared to other countries, but our healthcare is like the most, if not one of the most expensive. So it's definitely a lot to think about. Do I think anything will ever change? Not really. I feel like we live in a capitalist society. They're not just going to start giving free healthcare, but who knows? You never know. You never know. Something like this can spark a change sometimes. But I'm definitely interested to see like what's going to happen. What's like the craziest conspiracy you heard about it? I've heard some crazy things, but I feel like you hear some crazy things on TikTok. Like, it's just normal. Now I'm using my One Size translucent. I also have this in the brown shade. I recently started using the translucent shade like more, and I really like it. So I'm just gonna go in and highlight the areas that I put my contour. I mean my concealer. So I go on my nose first because I let that sit the longest, and then I go under my eye. And I dab it on my hand first before I put it on my face. Most times. Sometimes on my nose I'll go straight in because I don't mind like a bright nose. And that's really why most times when I do like a concealer that's my skin tone, I know I'll get like the highlight brought in when I use this translucent. And I've been using like a translucent, clear setting powder because I feel like I have like a neutral undertone. And I saw on TikTok, I'm not gonna survive without TikTok. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I saw on TikTok that like if you have like a neutral undertone, sometimes like I found that the yellow pressed powders were too much for me, and then sometimes the browns can be too cool. So a neutral or like clear is the best way to go, like a clear so it doesn't leave too much. But I feel like this is like a good, like it's kind of like a beige to me. It doesn't really look that yellow. He did his thing with this one. Like he did a really good job with this color. Cause I used like a Fenty one before. Let me see. Let me grab my Fenty. Cause that's my one that I found that I first was like, okay. When I first started thinking like maybe I need to use something that's a little different. It's the cashew one in Fenty, and it's like brown. I don't know if you can see it. It's like brown, but it's like sometimes that leaves me a little ashy, like a little. But this one, I feel like it's a little better. So then I like after I put on my pressed powder, I go in with my brush that I use to do my foundation, and I just lightly pat it in and like dust it off and blend out the edges. I'm about to start like a new anti-inflammatory meal plan for the next few months. Trying to really like tone it down for summer, my birthday, and just like in general. I want to like try to incorporate more foods, or like eliminate foods, I should say, because something's got to give. Like I got to tighten it up. So if you have any suggestions about foods that you've been trying, what do you eat? I've also heard people say like eat more, like every 2 to 3 hours. So I'm gonna incorporate that too when I do the new meals. But like, let me know what y'all are doing. What's working for y'all? Because at this point, I need the Ozempic. I told my doctor like I'm gonna keep trying it for a few months, like on my own. And if I give it a few months, by the time it's time for my next checkup, I will be going to ask for the Ozempic, like the Wegovy, whatever. Give it to me. So let me know if you've been doing something that works for you. But I'm definitely trying to increase my protein. Working out is not really the issue for me. Like I work out every day almost and I get like 10,000 steps in. I do cardio and strength. Like working out is not the issue. So if it's not working out, it's obviously the food. I feel like food, especially here, has like so many hidden calories. You wouldn't think you eat something that you think would be like healthy, but that thing has like 800 calories in it. And that's, you know. So it's been a little struggle, but it's going to work out. Okay, so I like to do my brows after I've done like most of my face, because I really don't have brows and I don't want them to get wiped away as I'm like putting eyeshadow on, and I don't want them getting covered by foundation. But lately I've just been going in with a brow pencil. This one I'm using is from Maybelline, and it's Express Brow in the shade Deep Brown, but really any of them work for me. Then I just use a little spoolie that comes with it and just like brush it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my lip liner too. So this is my OG's Club Popper. I need to order some more. And next, I need like 20. Ooh, 20 Club Poppers. I don't know. This is like my go-to lip shade. It's like the perfect reddish brown. And I've tried other ones. And there's other ones that work good and they're cute. And sometimes I try to go for like a lighter shade because I want that pink natural look, but I feel like this is definitely my shade. When I did my color analysis and they gave me like shades that work best for me in makeup and blush, this was definitely a shade that fell in that range, and that's probably why I was so attracted to it in the first place. Now I'm going to go in with Fenty Heat. It's the red one. What's this color? Hot Cherry. And I'm just gonna put a little gloss on top, and then also I'm gonna do a little eyeliner. But what I've been doing lately is just using a dark brown eyeshadow and just like making a wing that way. So I'm using this palette. It's Jaclyn Hill's Morphe palette, and I'm using this color What color? Soda Pop. It's like right here. It's not the black, but it's like the deep brown right here. So it's called Soda Pop. And I just like dab a little angle brush and then just go along my top waterline, my top eyelid. And just create like a little wing. So this looks more like softer versus just doing like a black. But sometimes I do the black too. When I'm going for like a more natural look, I like to do this instead. I might go in sometimes. Still, I'm gonna go at the bottom. I'm gonna go like a little bit at the bottom. Just a little bit. That's barely anything. But that's fine. And I kind of hop around like this. Like when I'm doing makeup, I don't like do face, then eyes. I kind of just mix around. So, I've probably showed this if you've seen my makeup videos before. But these blushes I got from Amazon and they're really affordable by Oulac. They are the bomb. Like, they're very pigmented. They show up on my skin good. I kind of wear these most, but I like mix and match. Or just like, you know, wear some depending on how I'm feeling. And I definitely, I don't know. Definitely between these two for like this daytime look. That one looks very orange on the camera, but it's not that orange. I'll probably go with both. So, I'm going to go with red and pink actually. I'm going to mix this burnt. It's like a burnt red, burnt orange. I don't know. And then like this pink. Let's say my brush is dry. I washed these last night. Yeah, they're dry. Okay, so I just take it, dab it, and then just go right under my eye, and then I like go under my eye too, and on my cheekbone, and then I go over my nose a little bit, and just add the blush. I don't want to go too crazy because I feel like it's easy to get carried away with blush. But that's so cute. It's gentle. It shows. And now I'm going to go in with the pink and just add a little bit on top. That looks good. Just enough. I don't want to do too much. Okay. One of these brushes wasn't dry. I think this is the one that wasn't dry. So I'm going to use a different one. Now I go with my Sephora. It's the Sephora Micro Smooth. It's like one of the old ones. I think they've like redid the packaging. But I use number 60. It's deep. And then I just use this as like my all over brush and powder to, I was using like a big fluffy brush to go over everything. Just to blend. Cute. I have it taped up because it fell apart. But when I travel with it, I like to tape it down because I feel like one time it like came apart and it was like powder everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes a little bit before I spray. And then I'm going to go back. I like to do my mascara after I set my face. And I'm not doing lashes, so just a little curl. Cool. And then I use, like I said, I've used the Milani Make It Last. I also do the one size sometimes. But most times when I want like a dewy look and I'm just doing like a chill everyday makeup look, I'll do my Milani and I love it. From just what I see, how I feel in my makeup lasts, how it sets, I really like Milani. So and after I like get done putting so many like matte products on my face, this helps bring some of the like dew back because it's like it's not a mattifying setting spray. Okay, so I've been using the NYX on the Rise for years. At this point, I need to get a new one, but go in and add some mascara. And I do 2 coats. So after I do one eye, I'll move to the next one. And then I'll come back with on this one again. But I just haven't been wearing lashes lately. I actually had some on a few weeks ago. And it was just to see, you know, test them out again. Make sure I can still put them on right. I'm going to take this brush and like blend out that eyeshadow a little bit. Or that liner because it's kind of harsh. All right, this is the finished look. Looks super cute. Definitely, if you want something like a little more natural, don't do this red lip. But like I said, I'm going to a Christmas party, so I don't mind it. Now I'm about to take out my braids. So I blow dried my hair yesterday and I was gonna do some long curls or straighten it, but I'm like, let me just give my hair a little break from like the direct heat. So I just put a little mousse in my hair and then did 2 braids. And I've never done mousse on my hair before and then try to braid it up like this. So I saw somebody do it on TikTok and their curls look like really defined. So I was like, let me try it. So I hope I didn't add too much because I noticed my hair like, you know, curling up a little bit or frizzing up a little bit. But I braided it immediately. So let's see how the braids look. So far they look cute. I probably should have just done like, you know, braids from here so it won't be like that little crinkle in the front, but probably won't be bad. I think I know what dress I want to wear. I just need to try it on and see if it looks appropriate. Because I think I'm going to wear like stockings with it and some combat boots. Something cute but chill. No high heels or anything like that. This is pretty. Okay. So that works. Because normally when I do like a braid or a twist for a day, it will like fall out immediately. Like the curl won't stay. But this looks pretty good. So maybe the key is like adding, I'm sure I'm late to this, but adding a little mousse is the key. Super cute. Curls are popping. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to go put my dress on and I'll come back and show y'all the final outfit. And then I'm going to head to the party. Alright, y'all, so here's the outfit. Cute little dress, and I got some boots on with some stockings, and the little pantyhose have bows in the back. If you can see that. I love this dress. It's like a tie front dress. I really love this type of dress. Let me show y'all. It has like one sleeve, then the other one is shoulderless. That's what I'm wearing. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.